Hi! In today's video we're going to be looking at Worcester Green Star 30i, and in particular we're going to be looking at how to set your heating. Now on this particular one you have a display here that shows you heating and hot water. Because this is a combi, we are going to ignore this. This is irrelevant for us. This is a combi boiler. We will only be able to control heating from this. So because the hot water is controlled differently from inside the boiler, once you open the tap, that's when it kicks in and produces good hot water, which you can control from this setting. For example, pressing down, it reduces the hot water. Pressing up, it increases. So this is not really relevant. But for the heating, as you can see, it's on at the moment, and we know that also where the flame icon is on. Here also the flame icon is on. That means the boiler is actually firing up and producing heat, and good heat, for these Worcester boilers. Now, in order to take it off, we have to press this button, select, and then it goes into off mode, right? Now, to turn it back on, we have to press the select button until we reach on. Now, you may have noticed that there were some other settings like auto and once. Now, these settings mean that the boiler would run on automatic, and in order to get that working, you would have to go into menu and set the boiler. So you press the menu button and you hold it. Then once the display changes into this, you can control the dial by turning it, and as you can see, it goes heating, hot water, which we're not going to worry about. Holiday, we don't need to worry about that either. Info and settings. Well, here you could set language, time, date, things like that, but we're not going to need that for setting our heating. What we need is here in this icon. Now, when we want to set the programs for our heating, we press the big button once, twice, and then we go into a mode where we could set Monday to Friday, settings Monday to Friday, and Saturday to Sunday. Also, we can do individual days by turning the dial clockwise or anti-clockwise, whichever is your preference. And as you go in there, so let's go to Monday to Friday, and we can see heating is on from 6:30, and we can change the time as well to 8:30. So that means it's for the first slot, it's going to come on at 6:30 and come off at 8:30, and we keep pressing that. Now, next slot on this particular boiler is set for 4:30. We press again, we're happy with that, and it comes off at 10:30, which is what we need, if that's what we need, and we go off. Now, in the third slot, you could just leave it blank because you don't need it. You already had the settings set, and in this occasion, if you wanted to for the boiler to come on 3 times a day, then you could set this, but you don't really need it. Right, so we press again, and that's it. That's our Monday to Friday set, and then we do the same for Saturday. We press this button, and so on and so forth. Once we're done and we're happy, we can press the return button once, twice, 3 times, and that's it. Now, you have to make sure you leave that auto on. If you don't leave it on, it will not run according to your settings. Now, you could also click on run once, it'll run and it'll stop. It's like a boost button. It's like a boost button where you boost it and it'll go off. Now if you wanted for it to run permanently, you switch it to on, and that's when it will run permanently. And that's it for the settings on this particular boiler. Now also bear in mind that this works in relation to your thermostat, but we'll cover that in another video. If you don't have a thermostat, that's all you get. If you have a thermostat, please watch another video that we're going to put shortly. Thank you. Bye bye.